Welcome back to the Live Out Lifestyle channel. Now, in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about what does he really want. Now, this is a huge topic because a lot of females they get confused on whether they really want to know what's the guy's intentions. Does he really like me or does he just want to fuck me? Plain and simple. Now, a lot of my female friends, they always tell me, "Oh, this guy did this and he's doing this right." And in my head, I'm like, "Sweetheart, he just wants to fuck you. Don't think nothing of it and stuff like that." They never listen to me. They have sex with the guy leaves, and they come crying. Don't be like that, all right? So right now, I'm going to give you, I'm just going to name some things that you can use to identify what he really wants. And like I said, this is all from a guy's point of view, my point of view. I've used some of these and whatever the case may be, all right? So the first one is if a guy's really into you, he is going to want to know pretty much everything about you. He's going to be asking questions about your future, where do you see yourself in a couple of years. He's going to want to know pretty much everything about you because if he likes you, he wants to spend time with you. So he has to see if y'all both vibe with each other. So it makes sense. Now, a guy that just wants to fuck you, he's probably just not gonna ask you questions about who you are. He'll probably be like, "Oh, you have a." He'll What a guy does when he wants to fuck you is instead of actually talking about interests, like your interests and things you got in common, he'll just give you compliments on your physical appearance. Now, if a guy who wants to be with you, he'll compliment you on your physical appearance and keyword, and he would also like your personality traits, stuff like that. That's simple. If I like a girl, I'm gonna tell her, "Oh man, you really good." Besides physical, I'm gonna also talk about the actual traits about her personality that I like. It makes sense, right? Now, another thing that guys do, well, that you can tell whether or not a guy wants to be with you or just wants to fuck you is he doesn't hit you up. And if he does hit you up, it's probably on a late night. You know, you get that late night text, "Hey, what you doing?" What do you think? He just wants to fuck you, sweetheart. Don't think nothing of it. It happens too. It happens. I was guilty of this too. Uh, I'm not gonna be spending my during my let's say 16 hours a day where I'm actually up and active, shit like that. If she's not running through my mind, she's not who I actually like. If she's running through my mind when it's downtime, when I'm laying in bed, I'm like, yo, I'm kind of in the mood. I'm horny. That's who I call. That's a booty call. You know what I mean? So, sweetheart, don't get the two confused. If you're only getting a text message from him when it's late night and he don't even hit you up during the day, see how your day was, then he just wants to fuck you. Now, if that's what you want, that's cool. But I'm just trying to help ladies understand the difference between the two. A lot of people get that confused. Now, a guy that likes you, he's gonna be texting you throughout the day. What I do is the girl that I'm actually talking to, I actually like her a lot. I'll give her a text message. I actually wake up early in the morning for work, so I'll give her first thing on my mind is let me make sure she wakes up to a good morning text and stuff like that, which is good. Now, that part is tricky though because if a guy just wants to fuck you, he might really try hard to. He might come off as like the perfect guy, the ideal guy for you, and that's right there how you know that he's not really being himself. Because if you just start talking to the guy and he just seems like, oh my God, he's perfect. He's like, oh my, ladies, that's not him. He's putting up a image to try to get into your pants. Let me say it again. If he's the perfect guy for you, 9 times out of 10, he's not really that person. He's putting up a persona just to suck you in, and once he gets what he wants, he's out. His true colors are going to show. So make sure y'all watch out for that. Uh, Another thing, when a guy's really into you, sex is not the main thing. Now, a guy that just wants to fuck you, all he's probably talking about is either like partying, going out, sex. Sex, 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 because that's his end goal. Now, if a guy that really wants to be with you, his end goal is probably gonna be marriage, have a family, stuff like that. So the conversations is gonna be different. It's not gonna be about I used to drink a lot or doing drugs or partying or you know what I mean. So you gotta really like identify where you are at and you and this guy's relationship and see whether he just wants to fuck you or he really wants to be with you. Don't get the shit confused because you will be crying and Eddie, you was right. I guess that's a fake crying noise that I just made up. I think my son does that a lot. I think that's where I got that from. But again, ladies, there's a difference between a guy who wants to be with you and a guy that wants to fuck you. Know the difference. Know your worth. If you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to drop it right down in this section, the comment section. I'm always looking on my at my videos and stuff and seeing how they do and all that. Just like I said, I like to engage with people and I want to know your feedback and tell me if I'm right, if you're wrong, if I'm right. If I'm right about something or you think I'm wrong about something, if you want to add something to it, feel free. And don't forget to I'm uploading videos on a daily basis. So if you didn't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. My next topic is going to be about tune in and you will find out. Have a good one, fellas and ladies.